Incoming hostiles detected.
So, that was 2019. Another year over, a new one just bigger. Interesting one for Chaz. His user had a lot of time on his hands, but didn't use it much for Chaz. But even so, there were a few games that Chaz managed to get shine, or lack thereof, in. First was Division 2. I absolutely loved Division 1, played the shit out of it. Absolutely loved Division 2. Played the shit out of the story and most of what was on offer. Didn't really stick around beyond endgame, but in saying that, kind of loved every second of it. Loved the level design, the graphics, the gunplay. Sniping in this game is always awesome. And all around just really quite enjoyed it. The good advancement on the first game. As you can see in this clip, sometimes I was a little bit confused as to what I was supposed to do. Wasn't sure where I was meant to shoot here. Eventually figured it out just in time, nailed it. So there was a few things like that that were a bit different. The first game kind of held your hand quite a bit, and the second game, not always. I kind of prefer the latter. Here, what I really loved about this, and the same in the first one, is just picking up loot. I don't know why this is satisfying, but it definitely is. Walking around, picking up stuff, these underground levels where it was basically just loot pickups, fantastic. Just really satisfying for my kind of OCD, I guess. And here's a great example of just the environmental storytelling that Division is pretty good at. There is a giant alligator. Unfortunately, it didn't come and attack me. I'm a bit upset about that. And unfortunately, I guess this is just curse of having bad internet. Chaz's user had good internet when he was in Australia. His user's now in France, where he hasn't got great internet, and I'm pretty sure this isn't death by some kind of poison, although there is poison in that room. Just the fact that it happened that quickly, perhaps that was meant to be, but there was a lot of lag issues just before that anyway. Had another look at Star Citizen this year. It's looking good. It's really, I can't wait for this game. I know it might be another 500 years before it ever gets released, but even in the state it is right now, these cities, I mean, just look at this. This is sci-fi nirvana. I mean, I just wandered around all of the places that are currently in Star Citizen, and just the detail, the graphics are pretty great. I mean, it's obviously not optimized, but even on my fairly crappy rig, it looks great. Just, you know, air quality things on the wall there, that's fantastic. Everything seems to make sense. There's these are just the living quarters. This is like the spawning area. Little food stall, love it. Place to play pool. It just really looks like a absolutely well done, well built world, and I cannot wait to start playing, you know, the game. Even if it never came out, I would just be to be perfectly honest, perfectly happy just to wander around these planets and just have a look at the design of it all. It's fantastic. Here's a quick run through. As you can see there, not everything's working. All the NPCs seem to get stuck indoors at the moment, and there's a classic T-pose going on there. But otherwise, that is just a great bar. I can't, you know, if they ever put RP in this game, I'm just gonna, oh my god, this is what I'm dreaming of. This is what I've wanted my entire life. I just can't wait for this game. You know, and all of this is, you know, it's not like this train, for example. You can see outside, and it's not just like something that's pre-rendered going past the window. It's all real. If you get in your spaceship, you can actually fly over it and crash land into it if you want. So all of that stuff in the distance is absolutely real, and I absolutely love it. I could ride these trains all day, and I kind of did. I recorded a lot of this. This is just one of the trips. Look at that. Look at that. It's just so real. Just a really great sci-fi universe. Fortunately, I didn't record it, but I had a previous clip here where I walked out a fair bit and then fell through the planet, which was pretty funny. But didn't happen again. It was just a one-off glitch. This is amazing, and this is kind of the rich section of this city, which, you know, giant gold statues and business areas and financial district. Just another quick whip through all of this. Had an absolute blast going through all of this, but unfortunately there's really no game there yet. You can do some sort of fetch quests and things like that, but most of them don't work, and the ones that do aren't particularly interesting. But you know, once they get all that in there, it's going to be amazing. They're kind of building the world first, and then they're going to build a game on top of it, which, you know, absolutely is the way to do it. And yeah, wouldn't be a Chaz video without a unceremonial suicide. Not sure I was meant to be able to jump over there, but definitely did. Fell through the world and then landed on the planet. But like all games, you just respawn back where you started. Now, there were a bunch of other games Chaz played during the year, but didn't record much of it, and some of it that I did record, like Destiny 2, died. So Destiny 2 had a few great updates, and eventually I bought, I played Grand Theft Auto. Whoops. Thank you, Grand Theft Auto. I was facing the other way. I pressed the climb button and he turned around and jumped to his death. Finally got GTA 5 on PC. It was on special. And yeah, it's just, I played through the campaign again. Fantastic. I'm getting ready to go do some RP with 5M. It's such a popular thing on Twitch at the moment. Here we go. Nailed it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's just, look how pretty this game is. And it's, what, 6 years old, 7 years old now? It's just wasted. Such a great game. Really great on PC. It feels great. Doesn't feel like a port. Had a great time. Really looking for 2020 and hopefully getting Chaz into some RP. Look forward to some videos on that, hopefully very soon. Otherwise, just enjoy a few random clips from GTA, and I will catch you next time.